Ho, ho, ho! Welcome back. It's 2 Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
Yay! And Santa sometimes.
And sometimes Santa, but today we got
Kitty cat.
Katniss.
Cat hat. That's Katniss is my
and
favorite.
Grumpy Cat.
And I bow to your cat greatness. I do not have, all I have is like the abominable snow monster decorating the tree, which is me most years.
Super fun.
Yeah. 2 minute two.
Our Christmas question is from Liam, and he asked, why did Jesus come as a baby and not just a grown-up already to teach? And how come we don't hear more about him as a child if that's so important? Good question.
Okay, yes, but that's two questions. Let's
Sure.
go with the first one first, because Jesus was not just here to teach. And this is one of the things we've talked about. This is one of the things that we do. We reduce Jesus to component parts or component function, and we say, that's what he's here to do, and that's the only way in which I'm going to accept him. Well, you know what? We don't get to accept God the way we choose. We got to accept God like God comes. In this case, in the form of a baby who grew up and did real human things and experienced human flesh and human life in order to redeem all those things. And every stage of life and every little thing that we go through, God has also walked through. That's also kind of comforting. And it's not just to teach us about God. Could have done that with a textbook. Instead, God embodied us, we embodied God, etc., etc. We are now together and are inseparable. As to why we didn't hear about the in-between times, hey, you really want to hear more about teenagers? I mean, I've heard enough, but also, sorry, teenagers out there, you know, what really happened that was formulative to him was his. I mean, and what we hear about Jesus is what is germane to all of us. We're not supposed to go, hey, who are you, Jesus, so that you have particular, elements that we're like or particular characteristics that define you. That's doing the same thing in a different way. Who was Jesus? We don't actually know, except what we are told, and what we are told has a lot to do with how God loves the world and how God brings all of us together in community. That's what we're supposed to take away, whether it's baby Jesus, grown-up Jesus, or anything in between.
Baby Jesus.
Yay! My favorite. Oh, babies are so cute.
Aww.
Although poor Mary, that was all that travel and then a manger and anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Much work.
Too much for me. Yeah.
All right, if you have your own questions, we have a forum at lightofthespirit.church
We do.
and a Twitter
At Dave Deckard,
and an email.
pastor@sov-id.org. I still
All right.
remember it.
I know.
Yay, that's right.
All right, well, we will see you more
Getting
next
excited
week
for Christmas.
more Christmas questions.
Yay!
I don't know, that was kind of confusing, but Christmas!
Yay, Christmas!